Good morning, children. So in the last video, I have completed all the illustrations and exercise 1.1 I have completed till 15th sum. If any doubts, anybody having any doubts, please message me. I will explain it again. Okay, as usual. And now today we are going to start with our next topic. Okay, so let's first of all we will see a little bit of theory. So all of you look into your textbook. So this after illustration exercise number 1.1, the next page is after getting acquainted with the random experiment, sample, space and different events, we shall now study the probability. We shall begin with the definition of probability now. Okay, now mathematical definition of probability. What does exactly probability mean? To understand the mathematical definition of probability, we shall first understand the two important terms, namely the equiprobable event and the favorable outcomes. So first of all, children, if you want to know or if you want to study the concept of probability, the most important thing is to learn two main points, that is equiprobable event and favorable outcome. So what is equiprobable event, that we will see first. So first is equiprobable event. If there is no apparent reason to believe that out of one or more event of a random experiment, any one event is more or less likely to occur than the other events, then the events are called an equiprobable event. I repeat, if there is no apparent reason to believe that, means exactly we are without any reason, we are taking into consideration that out of one or more event of a random experiment, if any one event is or more one event is more or less likely to occur than the other events, then the events are called equiprobable event. यानी हम randomly किसी को भी select कर लेते हैं, तो without any reason event A और event B देते हैं ना, जैसे event A even numbers है, event B odd numbers है, तो any of the event we are selecting without any reason, then it is called equiprobable event. For example, see the example, then it will be clear. A manufacturer of a certain items has two machines, that is M1 and M2, machine 1 and machine 2, in his factory for the production of items. Both the machines produces the same number of items during a day. Both the machines are working in a equally method, equally they are producing items. The lots are made of the produced goods by properly mixing the items produced on both the machines during the day. An item randomly selected from such a lot is made on machine 1 or machine 2 are elementary events, which are equiprobable. Elementary event means a single event होता है ना, elementary event. Now similarly, if that is also, see, two machines are producing, two machines are there, that is M1 and M2, and both are producing equal production of an item. Equally they are producing. जो same में है, जो M1 जो produce करता है, same quantity में M2 भी produce करता है. The lots are made of the produced goods by properly mixing the items produced on both the machines during the day. An item randomly selected from such a lot is made on machine 1 or machine 2 are elementary events. यानी we can select any lot, मतलब lot एक बनाते हैं ना हम लोग, जो है ना, तो जो भी गुड्स प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है मशीन 1 एंड मशीन 2 में जो भी लॉट बन रहा है, तो उसमें से हम रैंडमली कुछ भी सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड एन एलिमेंट्री इवेंट और are the elementary events which are equiprobable. Similarly, next example, see, when the wheels A and B, see, two wheels are given, you can see two wheels A and B with the numbers 1, 2, 3 are shown in the following pictures, are rotated by hand. The number against the pointer is noted down when the wheel stops rotating after some time. It is clear from the picture that all the numbers on the wheel A will come against the pointer and equiprobable event. But the number 1, 2 and 3 coming against the pointer for wheel B are not equiprobable event. मीन्स 1 by 1 इक्विप्रोबेबल इवेंट मीन्स क्या होता है, एलिमेंट्री इवेंट क्या होता है कि एक सेट में एक ही चीज होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एन एलिमेंट्री इवेंट. और इक्विप्रोबेबल का मीनिंग है जब हमें एलिमेंट्री इवेंट मिलता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एन इक्वी प्रोबेबल। लाइक अगर एक पॉइंटर के सामने एट ए टाइम एक ही नंबर आ सकता है, व्हील रोटेट होता है ना, तो एक पॉइंटर के सामने एक साथ 1 और 2 या फिर 2 और 3 या 1 और 3 नहीं आ सकता। एट ए टाइम ओनली वन नंबर विल कम इन फ्रंट ऑफ दैट पॉइंटर। ओके, दैट इज एन एलिमेंट्री, यानी सेट में हमें एक ही नंबर मिलेगा, दैट इज एन एलिमेंट्री इवेंट। So that's why it is called an equiprobable event. We know exactly what is going to happen. What is going to come, that we can't predict, but we know that any one element, कोई एक नंबर ही आएगा। बट ये जो सेकंड व्हील है उसके अकॉर्डिंगली जाएंगे तो व्हील 3 में स्पेस ज्यादा दिया है ना, तो उसमें हमको आने के चांसेस, यानी वो पॉइंटर ऐसा घूम के शायद हो सकता है कि कई बार रोटेट करने पर भी हमारा पॉइंटर 3 पर ही रुक जाए, राइट, है ना, क्योंकि 3 का स्पेस देखो और 2 का स्पेस देखो और 1 का स्पेस, तो वो नहीं देखना, हमें ये कंसिडर करना है, उसमें पॉसिबल ही नहीं है। सो दैट इज नॉट एन इक्विप्रोबेबल इवेंट एंड दिस वन इज पॉसिबल, so this is an इक्विप्रोबेबल इवेंट, राइट। नाउ लेट्स सी, नाउ द फेवरेबल आउटकम। व्हाट इज फेवरेबल आउटकम? If some outcomes out of all the elementary outcomes in the sample space of a random experiment indicates the occurrence of a certain event A, then this outcome are called the favorable outcome of event A. Okay, so let's see again. If some outcome of all the elementary outcomes in the sample space of a random experiment indicates the occurrence of a certain event A, then these outcomes are called the favorable outcomes of event A. यानी सपोज इवेंट ए में कितने भी एलिमेंट है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ सैंपल स्पेस ऑफ एलिमेंट ए, इवेंट ए, right? For example, if a card is drawn from a pack of 52 cards, if event A denotes that the card drawn is a face card, then the set of favorable outcome is face card होगा, तो क्या होगा, SK, जैसे SJQK, TJQK, HJQK और DJQK होता है ना, तो एलिमेंट्री इवेंट्स फेवरेबल आउटकम्स क्या होंगे, यानी जो इवेंट, जो भी एलिमेंट्स इवेंट ए में है उनमें से ही कोई आएगा, वो ही कंसिडर किया जाएगा, दैट इज कॉल्ड एन फेवरेबल आउटकम। ओके, नाउ thus 12 outcomes are favorable for event A. Now what is the favorable outcome of event A? कितने outcomes है टोटल, काउंट कर लो, 12 है ना, so 12 is the favorable outcome of event A, ये है आंसर। Now mathematical definition of probability. Now what probability exactly means? Suppose there are total n outcomes in the finite sample space of a random experiment, which are mutually exclusive, exhaustive and equiprobable. If m outcomes among them are favorable for an event A, then the probability of event A is m upon n. The probability of event A is denoted by P of A. So P of A means what, children? Probability of event A. So what is the formula of P of A? That is favorable outcome of event A upon number of mutually exclusive, exhaustive and equiprobable outcome of sample space. That can be written in short as we are considering favorable outcome of event A as M and the total number of mutually exclusive, exhaustive and equiprobable outcome of sample space as N. So our formula of probability of event A, that is P of A equal to M upon N. ये formula आप लोगों को याद रखना है। Okay, P of A equal to M upon N. ठीक है, अब next, both the numbers M and n are the integers. Now it should be noted here that n cannot be 0 and infinity. The mathematical definition of probability is also called the classical definition. The assumptions of mathematical definitions are as follows. First is the number of outcomes in the sample space of the random experiment is finite. The number of outcomes in the sample space of the random experiment is known. We know that what is the experiment, what is the sample space. The outcome in the sample space of the random experiment are equiprobable. We will accept some of the following important results about probability without proof. Without proof, we can consider it. Okay. राइट। सो विदाउट प्रूफ यानी जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना वो फॉर्मूला ही है, तो फॉर्मूले को हम कभी प्रूफ नहीं करते कि व्हाई दिस इज हैपनिंग, क्यों ऐसा है कि p of a equal to m upon n, because that is a formula and no need of proving that formula. So we will accept some following important results. So first one is the range for the value of the probability p of a for any event a in the sample space u is 0 to 1. Thus 0 less than equal to p of a less than equal to 1. This is one condition. The probability of an impossible event is 0. That is p of null set equal to 0. ओके, द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ u इक्वल टू, यानी ये सारे आप लोगों को याद रखने हैं, ये सारे चीज जो भी इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स लिखे ना, यू हैव टू अंडरलाइन दिस एंड यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस. 0 less than equal to p of a less than equal to 1, this you have to remember. P of null set equal to 0, p of u equal to 1 and p of a dash equal to 1 minus p of a and p of a less than equal to p of b. ये सारे आप लोगों को याद रखने हैं. ओके, so underline whatever I have done, this underline whatever I have underlined, that you have also to underline and you have to learn this by heart. Okay, now next we'll see के बाद का जो पॉइंट है वो देखते हैं. ओके, तो हमने यहाँ पे कहाँ तक अंडरलाइन किया था, देखो p of a less than equal to p of b, then p of b minus a is equal to p of b minus p of a, then the event, see p of a intersection b less than equal to p of a, p of a intersection b less than equal to p of b, p of a is less than equal to p of a union b, p of b is less than equal to p of a union b, p of a dash intersection b का क्या है फॉर्मूला, p of a union b, this you have to learn, see this one, this point, ये वाला पॉइंट लर्न करना है आप लोगों को. A dash intersection B dash is P of A union B the whole dash equal to 1 minus P of A union B. This one you have to learn. Then P of A dash union B dash is P of, देखो इंटरसेक्शन बोला है तो यहाँ पे यूनियन हो गया, यहाँ पे यूनियन बोला है तो इंटरसेक्शन होके ब्रैकेट के बाहर होल्ड डैश P of A union B, P of A dash union B dash equal to P of A intersection B the whole dash. That is 1 minus P of A intersection B. Then P of A minus B, that is P of A intersection B dash. That is P of, ये सब learn करना है आपको, ये all these things you have to learn. जो मैंने टिक किया है ना, that you have to learn. देखो यहाँ पे जो मैं टिक करी वो आपको learn करना. Now P of A minus B is P of A intersection B dash, that is equal to P of A minus P of A intersection B. Then फिर देखो क्या है, फिर क्या दिया है, a minus b का क्या था, p of a intersection b dash equal to p of a minus p of a intersection b. Same way p of b minus a equal to p of a dash intersection b equal to p of b minus p of a intersection b. Then अगर सपोज क्वेश्चन में दिस वन इज गिवन, ओके दिस वन इज गिवन a माइनस बी, और डायरेक्टली ये सारे वैल्यूज है आप लोगों के पास, तो ये डायरेक्टली यूज कर सकते हो, राइट. पता चल जाएगा when you are when I will solve the sums ना, I will explain the illustration, at that time you will come to know how you have to solve this formulas, right. Now next is, let me rub this first. Now P of 0 is less than equal to P of A intersection B, that is less than equal to P of A less than equal to P of A union B less than equal to P of A plus P of B. ये जो इसके अलावा जितने भी मैंने टिक किए थे ना, वो सारे आप लोग को लर्न करने. Now we shall consider illustration of finding probability of different events using the mathematical definition. ये है mathematical definition जो मैंने अभी explain किया है आप लोगों को. Now let's see illustration number 11. If two balanced coins are tossed, then find the probability of first getting one head and one tail, and second is getting at least one head. Right? अभी ये हमको probability, find the probability बोला है, तो P of A और P of B वैसे find करना है. Okay, probability जब क्वेश्चन में बोलेंगे ना find the probability, तब आप लोग को ऐसे करना है. जो फर्स्ट दिया है getting one head and one tail, that is our event A. Okay, so what you have to write? You have to write first like this. Sample space बनाए, two balanced coins है, तो HH, HT, TH, TT. This is your sample space, right? Then sample space के बाद क्या लिखना है? Event A. So event A equal to or A equal to event A equal to getting one head and one tail. ऐसे आप लोग लिख सकते हो. Event A equal to one head and one tail. Okay. So P of A equal to M upon N. Okay. तो इसमें से find out करो one head and one tail. HT and TH. तो कितने हो गए? दो ना. तो m क्या होगा? 2 और n क्या होगा? जो अपना टोटल है, टोटल u सैंपल स्पेस, टोटल कितने आउटकम्स है? 1 2 3 4, 2 upon 4, that is 1 by 2. So our P of A is 1 by 2. Now P of B, what they said, what is P of B? P of B is getting at least one head, at least one head, यानी कम से कम एक हेड होना चाहिए. ओके, कम से कम एक हेड यानी एक या एक से ज्यादा हो सकता है. 1 2 3, सो दैट इज 3, है ना? एटलीस्ट, कम से कम. ज्यादा से ज्यादा होगा तो उससे ज्यादा नहीं हो सकता, तो कम से कम है. एटलीस्ट मीन्स कम से कम. तो एटलीस्ट 2, एटलीस्ट वन हेड. सो मोर देन वन हो सकता है, तो ये मोर देन वन हमारे पास सिर्फ 2 ही है, तो 1 2 और ये 3, 3. तो हमारा m क्या हो जाएगा? 3 and n is 4. So P of B is 3 by 4. Here also you have to write event B equal to at least one head, getting at least one head. फिर P of B equal to m upon n, where m is equal to 3. Therefore 3 upon 4, that comes to P of B is 3 by 4. Okay. Now let's see the next illustration, number 12. So two balanced dice marked with the number 1 to 6 are thrown simultaneously. Find the probability that first one, sum of the numbers on both the dice is 7. Sum of the number on both the dice is more than 10. Sum of the numbers on both the dice is at the most 4, and both the dice shows same numbers. Then sum of the numbers on both the dice is 1. Sum of the numbers on both the dice is 12 or less. यानी इतने सारे इवेंट दिए, इवेंट ए बी सी डी ई एफ सब कुछ दिया है तुमको, राइट? कोई भी अल्फाबेट्स यूज कर सकते हो. नाउ यू क्या होगा आप लोगों का? टू बैलेंस डाइस आर थ्रोन साइमल्टेनियसली. तो आप लोग का यू क्या होगा? 1 1 1 2. मैंने बताया था ना आपको, जब टू डाइस को साथ में थ्रो करते हैं तो 1 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6, वैसे ही पूरा 2 1 2 3 2 4, वैसे पूरा टोटल आउटकम हमारा होगा 36. सो n विल बी 36. सो फर्स्ट इज इवन ए. सो a1 a2 यूज किया है, या फिर आप लोग a b c d यूज कर सकते हो, राइट? यहाँ पर a1 a2. तो इवन a इक्वल टू सम ऑफ द नंबर ऑन बोथ द डाइस इज 7, यानी ऐड करने पर 7 आएगा. क्या है वो सब? तो 1 6 2 5 3 4 4 3 5 2 एंड 6 1. ये ऐड कर लो. 1 + 6 7, 2 + 5 7, 3 + 4 7, वैसे होना चाहिए. टोटल अपना 7 आना चाहिए. तो कितने हो गए ये? 1 2 3 4 5 6, राइट? तो फॉर्मूला लिखो. P of A1 equal to m upon n, that is equal to 6 upon 36. So that is reduce करने पे क्या आएगा? 1 upon 6. So P of A1 equal to 1 upon 6. को बॉक्स में बना दे, राइट? हाईलाइट करना है आंसर. Now next one, even that is sum of numbers on two dice is more than 10. more than 10 होना चाहिए, राइट? तो क्या होगा? सपोज क्या होगा हमारा? 5 6 5 6 हो गया, 6 5 and 6 6, so 3. So P of A dash A2 equal to m upon n, that is 3 upon 36, that comes to 1 upon 2, 1 upon 12. P of A2 is 1 upon 12. Next question. Next question is, if A3 denotes नहीं, even that the sum of A3 equal to sum of numbers on the two dice is at the most 4, at the most 4 होना चाहिए, right? At the most 4, 4 से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए, तो 1 1 1 2 1 3, 1 4 नहीं ले सकते, 1 5 नहीं ले सकते क्योंकि वो सब 4 से ज्यादा हो जाएगा. 1 1 1 2 1 3, 2 1 2 2 and 3 1. Okay, so these are the numbers. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So A P of A3 equal to M upon N. So M is 6 upon 36. N 36 है हमारा, वो कांस्टेंट उतना ही रहेगा. So that comes to 1 upon 6. So P of A3 is 1 by 6. Then even A4, that both the dice shows the same numbers, that 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. कितने हैं? 6. तो A4 equal to M upon N, तो M हमारा है 6 upon N is 36. 6 upon 36 is again we are getting 1 by 6. So P of A4 is 1 by 6. Now next is A5. So A5 equal to sum of numbers on the two dice is 1. So फर्स्ट वाले देख लो, सम एट 1 1 है फर्स्ट नंबर, 1 plus 1 2 हो जाता है. वी आर नॉट गेटिंग एडिशन, वी विल नेवर गेट 1. ओके, 1 1 मींस 2 हो जाता है, तो 2 से ही स्टार्ट हो रहा है हमारा एडिशन जो डाइस है. ओके, सो m इक्वल टू 0. So P of A5 equal to M upon N, that is 0 upon 36, that is equal to 0. So P of A5 is 0. Now next, A6. Sum of number on the two dice is 12. 12 होना चाहिए, क्या है? सिर्फ लास्ट वाला ये 6 6. 12 और लेस भी हो सकता है, तो वो पूरे ही है. 12 से लेस तो सारे ही है. 12 मैक्सिमम 12 है ना, तो 6 6 लास्ट, तो 12 से लेस हो सकता है, तो 1 1 1 2 1 3 सारे ही लेने हैं हम. तो m equal to 36. So P of A6 equal to M upon N, that is 36 upon 36, that comes to 1. So P of A6 is 1. So like this you have to solve your sums, right? So a common formula ही है, P of A, probability of A या probability of B या probability of कुछ भी find करोगे तो formula comes to M upon N. Okay, now next 13th illustration. This is one important illustration, so listen carefully. Find the probability of getting R in the first place in all possible arrangements of each and every letter of the word रुतवा. तो रुतवा को हम कैसे अरेंज करेंगे? रुतवा को अरेंज कैसे करेंगे? लास्ट ईयर आई हैव एक्सप्लेन ना, इजी वे में मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया था, जिसको समझ आ गया, आगे नहीं आया होगा तो मुझे नहीं पता भी होगा. लास्ट ईयर ऑल्सो आई हैव एक्सप्लेन. तो रुतवा, so रुतवा में कितने लेटर्स है? 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. The probability of getting R in the first place. R in the first place. Right? Arrangements can be made. So R in the first place है. ये क्या हो जाएगा? 1P1, 1 letter and 1 place. और यहाँ पे रिमेनिंग कितने हैं हमारे पास? रिमेनिंग जो भी लेटर्स है उसको कैसे भी अरेंज कर दे. हियर द कंडीशन दे हैव टोल्ड अस सिंपली फर्स्ट फॉर द लेटर आर ओनली. आर यू हैव टू फिक्स इट इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. सो 1P1 एंड द रेस्ट ऑफ द लेटर्स यू कैन अरेंज इन एनी वे. ओके, कैसे भी अरेंज कर सकते हो. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 4 लेटर्स एंड 4 प्लेसेस. 1P1 into 4P4. Okay, so that comes to 1P1 means 1 and 4P4 means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So the answer comes to 24, I think. Okay, so 24 आया. Now even now P of A equal to M upon N. तो M है हमारा ये जो 24 जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया ना, that is M. So M upon N is 24 upon 120. 120 कैसे आया हमारा 120? टोटल कितने लेटर्स है? 1 2 3 4 and 5. So how it came? 120 means जो टोटल कैलकुलेशन है उसमें से करना है आपको. 5 4 3 2 1. So this way you are getting 120. यानी टोटल लेटर्स कितने हैं उतना ही 5 लेटर्स है और 5 अरेंजमेंट्स है तो 5p5. Okay, like this you got 120. Okay, so this is your, what is this? This is your n. So m upon n is 24 upon 120, that is 1 by 5. Okay, so p of a is 1 by 5. Simple है. Now 14th one. 4 male employees and 2 female employees are working in a government department are sent one by one in turns to the training center for training, and find the probability that the 2 female employees go successively for the training. 4 male and 2 female. Okay, तो total कितने हैं 6 है. Then 1 by 1 है तो 6 है तो टोटल 6 है. तो 6 का अरेंजमेंट कैसे होगा 6p6 हो 120. देखो यहाँ दिया 720. ओके, ये होगा हमारा n. नाउ working in a government department and sent 1 by 1 in turn to the training center for training. Find the probability that female employees go successively for the training. तो फीमेल एम्प्लॉयज को सक्सेसिवली, राइट. तो हम लोग ने इसका अरेंजमेंट कैसे किया है 2 है तो 2p2, राइट. 2p2 है तो हमने कैसे इसको अरेंज किया है, आई विल शो यू. 6 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 6. तो यहाँ पर तो हमने फीमेल को फिक्स कर दिया एंड रेस्ट आर मेल. So they told us about the female employees. So 2p2, right, and the remaining is वो together बोला है ना, together बोलते हैं तो हम लोग together means considered as a one single person. तो फिर ये कितने हुए 4. तो 4 plus 1 कितना हो जाता है, that is 5. तो remaining के arrangement कैसे होंगे हमारे into 5p5. Okay, 2p2 into 5p5 is 2 into 120. That comes to 240. तो ये क्या था अपना m, सॉरी हाँ ये है m, और n क्या था हमारा, n क्या था 5 टोटल जितना है 6p6 जो था हमारा वो 6p6 का टोटल वो 6p6 is 720. Okay, so this is our n. So m upon n हमने क्या फाइंड किया है अभी 240 divided by 720, that comes to 1 by 3. So our p of a is 1 by 3. Okay, let me rub this. So today we will do till here only, till illustration number 14. Okay, 14 तक मैंने explain किया है. So this much is enough. Few theories we have seen and few sums, illustration sums. So this much you have to complete this illustration and you have to read that theory whatever I have explained, right? So illustrations complete करने हैं. हमने illustration I think 12 से start किया, 12, 13, 14 तीन ही किए आज, but plus theory we have done. Okay, 12, 13 and 14 we have done. So you have to complete that, and again I am telling you, please send your PDF of the chapter which those who have completed. Many students have not completed. Don't force me to call you. अगर फिर एक एक को बैठ के मुझे कॉल करना पड़ेगा, पेरेंट्स से बात करना. आई विल कॉल योर पेरेंट्स, दोस हु आर नॉट एट ऑल सेंडिंग. 12th students are not sending, I am going to call your parents, because from this month, from September 21, our class is going to start. So at that time I will check each and everyone's book, है ना. अभी तक जितना हुआ सारे बुक्स चेक हो जाएंगे. September 21 if your class is starting, so I want each and everything in your notebook. तब मत बोलना कि हमें टाइम चाहिए. I am not going to give a single day for that. The first day itself I will be checking your books, and I will send messages in that group when I am going to check. If the school is going to start, then you have to, in the first day itself you have to show your book, that part 1 full and part 2 first chapter, fourth chapter. Okay. So thank you for today. We'll see you in the next.